What's up guys, welcome back to the channel. So today we're going to be working on my brother's car. If you remember a few videos ago, he got in an accident, spun out on the highway and rammed his car right into a cement brick that cleared his car from getting totaled and getting his quarter panel crushed, which is very grateful for him. Unfortunately, there was a defective tire. We bought some Achilles tires on Amazon. They shipped it to us. I mounted it myself, I balanced it myself, we threw it on the car. Car sat for a couple weeks when I was away in Hong Kong, and when we went back I started driving the daily driver and he had to switch over to drive his car. So after a couple days of driving his car, not even 150 miles or less, the tire blew out. We don't know what caused it, road hazard or even a defective tire. Sometimes tires are made, you know, a couple years ago and they're just stored away until someone's ready to buy it, and they don't disclose that with people, they just sell it. So Amazon wanted pictures, and fortunately they were able to reimburse us a new tire, which it's kind of scary, but one defective tire shouldn't cause us to be a little worried about the rest of the tires, and hopefully everything is fine. So when the new tire came, I put it on, I balanced it, and it's on the car. My brother actually raised the rear of the car up because, you know, he's kind of paranoid. Everyone that gets into car accidents are a little paranoid and a little PTSD about that. So today we're actually going to be raising the front of the car. He actually needs to go get an alignment. Car's been sitting since. That's the reason why I haven't made a lot of videos or even an update on that. But he's going to go get an alignment on it soon, and we want to go ahead and raise it up. It's been raining a lot in Florida, so it's really hard to do any car stuff that's related to outdoor activities or whatever it is. The garage is also limited in space, but since he's off today and I'm off today, we're going to go ahead and move the cars out of the garage and bring his car in and start working on it. So hopefully we can raise the car up just a little bit and it'll clear alignment rack and he can get an alignment done and everything will be just great. So alright guys, in the garage, ready to get work done. As you can see, the rear has a little gap, nothing too crazy, but a finger gap, but that's what we want. He daily drives his car, or did daily drive it before the whole incident. This is the side that blew out. As you can see, the wheel isn't perfectly clean because we spray painted this. If you've been watching for quite some time, we actually spray painted this whole entire wheel and it's held on pretty fine, but as you can see, this is where it dragged on the street, on the highway, and this is where I think it stopped on the cement block. And work on the front, we're gonna raise it up just a hair to match the back finger gap, and also making it easier to get an alignment, because most alignment shops around me now, they use a hook system where the sensor hooks on the tire, so it's just better just to raise it up to avoid any complications. Damn! Yeah! Look at this man's t-shirt, y'all. Wow, that thing is clean. Yeah, man. Bro, where can you buy this at?
In the link in the description below. Make sure you guys go check that out if you guys want to buy one of these beautiful shirts.
So for the time being, we're gonna go ahead and jack up the car one side at a time. I'm probably gonna raise it up about a 1/4 inch. I think a 1/4 inch would be fine. 1/2 inch would be better, but 1/2 inch, you know how it is, suspension, it does make a big difference. So we're gonna go ahead and just jack it up, take the lugs off, take the wheels off, and start playing with suspension. All this stuff you guys already know what to do, but I'll go ahead and document it anyway as we proceed. We don't know if this is caused by separation of a faulty tire, but it looks consecutive, like almost too perfect. But I thought maybe the tire was bad, but if you actually look, the tire rotates forward like this, and it's chipping at the edge of this, and that makes me assume that it's rubbing on something in the front when it rotates forward, which is true, because if you look here, all these rusted parts from over the years, it's rusted. This is not rusted, this is new. So we can only assume that when the wheel turns a certain way, driving straight, backing out of the driveway, or going up a curb, it hits this every single time at that same spot. So I'm gonna go ahead and hammer that in anyway, and we're gonna raise the car up. So this shouldn't give us any issues whatsoever. That's it? Wow. We fold it in a little bit. Nothing major with that bracket. It just holds the windshield wiper hose, but as you can see, I hammered it back and now it's folded and it's kind of protecting it, so that's good. Next we gotta do is raise the suspension quite a bit. I'm gonna go ahead and use a flathead and put it right here on the bottom spline. I'm just gonna tap it very lightly to loosen it, and then I'm gonna use the wrench arms to loosen the rest. This is just to help if it's too tight. You don't have to use it every single time, but I'm gonna use it anyway because this is what I do. Sometimes people have too sharp of a flathead and actually crack that, which I don't recommend. Use the fattest, thickest, dullest flathead you can. If not, just do it by hand with a wrench, but I find this to be the easiest way. Before we do that, we're gonna measure from this edge right here of the coil down to this edge, and then we're gonna add an extra, what, maybe quarter inch or half an inch, maybe half an inch, just call it a day. And let's get this thing adjusted. I gotta put my sticker on the car. It's getting pretty damn hot right now. It's freaking humid. It's not even sunny out, it's just really humid. But we raised the car up. It looks a lot higher because we actually started jacking up that side, but there is one finger gap front and rear, so it matches just fine. As you can see, start jacking it up. That's the reason why it looks kind of funny. Best thing to do is leave the meaty tires on it, raise it up, one finger gap around, and it should be good as a daily driver. So we're gonna finish this up, pull the car out, and I'll show you guys how it looks like afterwards.